What's the deal with the badge game?
It's just what his thing is verklempt.
All right, here we are, Patty. Episode 15. Can you believe it? We made it already.
Week 15. Wow.
Well, time flies when you're having fun, I suppose.
It's a seminal achievement.
Yeah, so I mean, we should be so lucky.
We've fucked off for getting on 30 hours now. So a full work week.
That's a full work week of fucking off.
Yeah. I mean, it's way more hours than I actually work in a work week. But
Actually work.
yeah. I mean, I sit there
Yeah,
for 40.
you do sit there though.
Yeah.
All right, so GM's next small block, they're actually putting together a whole new factory.
So the saga of the GM small block continues.
Yeah, they're skipping on from fixing this one and moving on to a whole new generation.
Yeah, they're just gonna throw that one in the trash. It backfired on them.
Start over, start from scratch.
The last 60 years of innovation, they've just been like, all right, we shit the bed on that.
Dump it.
Let's get rid of that. Somebody tell Tom to build a new factory. Get on that.
Absolutely dump it. So
So
yeah,
what's the deal with this thing?
well, they're building a whole new plant for their next generation small block. I mean, what else is there to say? I guess they're just completely moving on from this generation.
Does it say anything? Are there any details on it, like displacement? Or...
No, I imagine it'll probably be similar ones that they've been doing for ages, you know? 5.7, 5.3, 6.2.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, right?
Maybe build the fucking internals properly.
Yeah, and then they put this funny little thing on the end. The LT1 and the L87 are still two of the best regarded engines on the market today. Except for the ones that are trailing rods left and right.
Yeah, except for the 40,000 or so guys that are in the class action suit right now.
And, you know, they say that they're going to, or that ones that are
I mean,
not.
it's remarkable. It's remarkable that they're doing it at all with the way things are headed right now. I mean, nobody else is building a whole new factory and tooling for a V8.
Leave it to GM, baby. They probably see the way the wind is blowing. People still want these things.
Yeah.
Electrics aren't selling like they thought they would. You'll be able to get another generation out of them for sure.
Yeah, and even Dodge with the Hurricane Straight 6 or whatever. Nobody wants that thing either, so.
No, and they've started back production on the V8s as well. And Ford says that they're gonna produce V8s until they legally can't anymore. So GM's probably just trying to keep up.
Then we better start fresh because they're blowing up at an unbelievable rate right now. We need to. Somebody get a napkin. I'll start drawing it up.
Yeah, I heard that old Richard Rawlings say that the prices on the late 24s and 25s are true to roof because those are actually okay and not blowing up. So I don't know. I guess there's demand now and there's gonna be demand. All right.
Dick Rawlings.
Yeah, old Dickie Rawlings sucking down a couple cold Miller Lights.
No, he drinks garage beers now.
Oh, I mean, if he can get them, he does. When he's on Spike's
heavily
car radio, he drinks a Miller Latte.
He's heavily invested.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that the other day. What the heck is garage beer? This is his brand?
I think he owns a good chunk of it.
He's a
That guy owns it.
he's a key investor. This guy owns it.
No, I just made that up. I don't know who that guy is. But... I see it. I see it at Meyer all the time.
There we go.
I think it's
correct.
kind of a craftiest lager, but it's it probably fucking tastes like Miller Lite, and it's like $16 for 12. So I'm buying it.
Ooh.
It's way too much.
There it is. Garage
Oh,
beer.
yeah.
It's right over there by the
Notice you
Fruit and Booze vodka water.
He picked quite a young and handsome-looking photo of himself for the thing.
When
Then he
was this
stands
picture
next to
taken?
it. Yeah, he stands next to it all fat and old.
Yeah, this
Come on, Dick.
appears to be $18 for a 12-pack.
Ew. Bet that lime one's nasty, too.
But that's like Harlan Williams when he takes a sip of that piss and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Sir, no, wait.
No, sir, don't. Don't drink. You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a.
Give me that boost.
Here's a driverless car that's not an EV.
Ding home.
Bum, ba-da-now.
Crime corner. Here it goes.
I gotta get eyes on these warlocks.
I gotta know when he jumps out,
Yeah, I mean,
because the car was moving fast enough to keep going into a pole.
well, he knows I got the ghetto bird on him, so he's not getting away.
Yeah, he knows he's boned up.
I mean, should have
at this
just
point.
ditched it underneath that. Oh, hopefully that is where he ditched it, underneath that overpass. Just threw a
Yeah, I was
brick
gonna
on
say
the.
that's what you do in Grand Theft Auto.
Absolutely.
You stop right there,
Yeah.
jump into the river, you're golden, buddy.
Can you believe a criminal would drive a Dodge Charger? That's the most unbelievable part of the story.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't stolen either. Definitely.
Just left to take over.
He definitely has a has a loan out on that.
Oh my god, this thing goes on for about 2 hours.
Whoa! Just tell us when he jumps. Oh, here we go. Oh, I saw the door open. There's the door open.
Okay.
Is that him?
It appears to be
Oh,
left rolling.
it looks like the back door.
So this is gonna be not the highest speed. Oh, there's a Tacoma advertisement right there. Your Tacoma is here. Oh, is this the guy right there? Playing
That
it
would
cool.
be so amazing.
Playing it cool.
I didn't see shit.
Yo, I just saw the guy go running off that way.
He went that way. Ah, dude, we gotta. When? Apparently, I read the article. The guy is still at large.
Really? So this worked.
Yeah, it worked.
There goes another ghetto bird. He's way too low. Okay, so this is not the highest speed accident of all time.
It's just sort of thunk.
Thunk.
Perfectly serviceable
Oh,
car.
there it goes. And boop.
So if anyone's interested in a lightly scraped Dodge Charger, it'll be at the LAPD impound for sale soon.
Yeah, we probably put some drift stitches on that thing, get her going right away. Definitely
Doesn't say
gonna.
what he was running from, does it?
No.
He was hauling ass though. It said that the cops stopped pursuing him, which is why the ghetto bird was in the air.
Yeah.
Which, you know, yeah, thanks LAPD for not following him at full speed into the city.
You figure they'd love to take advantage of going flying down the down
Here we
Pack
go,
City
boys.
roads.
V formation.
Yeah.
Cherries and berries. Make her sing.
Oh yeah. Gotta let her eat, pal. All right. So the Grand Tour's coming back, sort of,
Sort of.
with the two guys from Throttle House, and then
Yeah.
this train enthusiast Francis Bourgeois,
And I'm James.
and then
There he is.
this character. Are you familiar with this person?
Vaguely. I mean, I honestly, well, I won't say it. I saw him most recently in that video of Chris Harris with Chris Harris chasing some steam train in that convertible CLK DTM. You remember that?
Chasing.
I told you to watch
train.
it. Yeah, Chris Harris is driving a CLK DTM Vert, one of only a handful ever made, and Francis Bourgeois is in the back seat, and they're chasing the steam train, and it's amazing. There it is.
Francis Bourgeois. It's like a name
Oh.
James Bond checks into a hotel under. Francis Bourgeois. I mean, that's not his real name. I'll take it.
That is his, definitely.
Stop it. Oh, is this the factory configuration of this car?
It absolutely is.
Really?
They only made a few of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing. They sound wicked. It was the homologation CLK DTM car that they made, but they made a handful of convertibles.
For the Deutsche Tourenwagen.
Yeah, but this Francis Bourgeois guy is just an enormous train nerd. And he puts this thing on his head, and he looks obviously like a crazy person.
No.
And he's got the GoPro pointed right at his face when trains come by, and he just loses his mind.
Like that guy from Tosh.0 years ago that always freaked out about the trains. Here's a big steamer 720, you know?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my
It's
god.
the British version of that guy.
Oh my god.
And he's going to be the sort of the James May of the Grand Tour, which,
Just because he likes
he's
trains.
waving at them.
Because he waves at trains like James May.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like probably 2 million subs on YouTube, so.
That's amazing. So the Grand Tour. So the Grand Tour is over with. That's what you're telling me.
The Grand Tour is fucked. No, but maybe not, because I love Thomas and James from Throttle House. I mean,
Yeah, the Throttle House
Throttle
guys are
House-
okay. I mean, of all the people
Throttle
that
House
have,
rocks.
yeah, of all the different groups that have tried to, rekindle that formula, the Throttle House guys did an entertaining facsimile of it.
Yeah, pretty okay.
Yeah.
And they do super cool content, and their bits that they do are always kind of funny. They probably shouldn't call it the Grand Tour, but whatever.
Yeah. No, they're going to, and I wish them
And
the
what's
best.
going to happen to Throttle House? I'd rather keep watching Throttle House.
That's not asking the real questions. Speaking of the Grand Tour, Mr. Willman loses his license for 24 and a 20. Oh crap! I should have copy pasted that.
Yeah.
How am I gonna make that work?
That's probably the crappiest. Some junky newspaper.
Yeah, there we go. This road was subject to a 20-mile-per-hour speed limit. The speed camera was triggered by a vehicle doing 24. His earlier offenses,
Oh my
which
God.
earned him 3 penalty points, occurred in 22, 23, and 24. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah. That's whether he wanted to provide evidence of exceptional hardship as a means to contest his disqualification. Woolman replied, "No, I couldn't claim that. I accept things as they are. 20 mph is a tough one, but you must have heard that many times. But yes, it is as it is. I have nothing to query or challenge." After confirming his yearly income was £443,000 after tax, Woolman was ordered to pay $1,000.
Well, that seems manageable, but
Yeah,
no license for 6 months.
for 6 months. For 24
How
and
does-
20.
How does anyone in the UK have a license?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does it say what his other infractions were before that?
Um,
Oh, but it said they were years apart.
yeah, 22, 23, and 24. Doesn't say what they were, presumably speeding or something, but wow. Well, they don't
mean,
have
unless
the... They have
one
got
of
the
them was-
Sixth Amendment over there in jolly old England, so they ain't got the right to face their accuser, do they?
Unless one of those three was vehicular manslaughter, I think 6 months suspension seems kind of crazy.
It does seem a bit harsh, especially for...
I mean, you can drive drunk as fuck and get caught a couple of times before you lose your license here.
Right, well, this is America, Jack. God,
Ugh.
God bless the USA.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. The Grand Tour thing came out, and Willman loses his license for 4 kph over.
Did you see this notchback?
No, not until you sent the link.
80 grand for this thing.
Whoa, 80,000. Well, that's a cool color too.
I mean, yeah, but they made a lot of them in this color. You see them in this color all the time. I mean,
It ain't that nice though.
it's got 27,000 miles. It's not.
Yeah, what Max sell for?
Max, I think, failed to sell for like 34, and then he sold it after for like 30, 37 or something like that. Let's see. I'm sure we can find it pretty quickly here.
Boy, no shortage of them, is there?
Sure ain't. There it is. Yeah, bid to 30. I think his reserve was set at like 34 or something, and he wound up selling it after for like 37, I think.
Hmm.
But his
So
had,
what year is his? I don't know shit about these notchbacks.
His
is different though.
his is
An
an
earlier one?
85. Yeah, so his was carbureted.
Oh, a carbed one
Yeah.
with the indented headlight thingies.
Yeah, the four eyes. Four eyes. Whereas the teal one was a later two-eyed one with fuel injection and everything. But this one's got fewer miles, you know. It's much better documented in my opinion. This one has a Marty report, which you know is like the boomer's Bible. The boomer board comes pre-filled out for him.
Yeah, it's like the Bloomington Gold shit with Corvettes. and-
Exactly, yeah. It tells you everything you're gonna put on your boomer board before you even fill it out.
Yeah, gotta have it.
It comes with everything except for the little crying child that you lean up against the car.
Is this the highest price one that's ever sold?
I mean, for one that's just a plain old LX 5.0,
Like not a Celine or anything.
you gotta think so, right? I mean, I can't imagine somebody paying more.
Let me get the graph.
Let's see. Where's the grave?
Give me the graph. Goddamn graph.
Show me the Carfax.
Here we go. What's that one up there?
This is a 66 mile SVT Cobra R.
Okay, see that doesn't count.
Yeah, so this one was right there at 80. So let's see. Yeah, that's an SAC. There's a Celine. There's a Cobra. Cobra, 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 Cobra.
So,
Yeah, so, and it's not close.
Without question.
Yeah. I mean, it outdid this Celine SSC. Which this is like actually a special car. So.
Damn, that one fucking rocks.
Yeah. So what in the hell was going on?
So this was in. Yeah, that's insane. There must have been a couple of guys.
A couple fucking
Go down.
boomers smoking crack rock.
You see the bids? Is it two guys fighting it out?
There's three guys. I think there's three guys that got in over 70. So, I mean, no. And, you know, there's all sorts of infighting afterwards about, you know, it's worth whatever people are going to pay for it.
Sure.
Yeah. Into won it. Lack Motors bid over 70 as well. Raja and Abel Sure all bid in the 70 and over kind of range. Let's see if Intuo's won anything else. He won this
a bunch of fucking boomer cars.
He won that He won that other notchback that was much like
a supercharged 4Runner.
Yeah. He won the other notchback that was a lot like Mark's.
Oh, that's Max.
Yeah, very close to Max, but this one got 56 grand, which I thought was, again, insane. Run to the bank, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what people see in these cars. They're fucking dime a dozen. But what makes this one worth 80 grand, I just don't think I'm ever gonna have adequately explained to me, you know?
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean,
This one had a red interior, like a 79 Cadillac Brougham. I mean, come on. Does this one have a Marty report?
where else are you gonna find that though?
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's Marty
Except for
report, yeah.
Every car built in the 90s.
Oh wait, no, this is Joan André. Let's.
Well, I'd rather have the Joan Entrée report.
Me too.
Personally.
Frankly, now that you say it.
That's the one you're looking for.
Yeah, the André report. Let's go back to Mark so we can see the Marty report. Gotta see the Marty. Show me the Marty.
Show me the mats.
Don't jerk me around. Show me the Marty. Okay, so where was it? Maybe it was more like June. There it is. Show me the Marty. And also, Mark's was really nicely photographed, I think. These are pretty good pictures.
Yeah, good pictures.
Yeah.
Not great, though.
Yeah,
Good, not great, I would say.
yeah,
I think he could have done better with the presentation.
yeah. I mean, the paint is pretty much, immaculate, and it was really well presented, really honestly presented. This is my paint meter that he's using here. Let's see, where's the Matty? Show me the Matty.
All real.
Yeah, all real, all original. There's a Marty report. Okay.
What, you don't believe me?
So yeah, it comes with this your little boomer board segment down here already filled out. One of 5,000 with this paint code, one of 2,500 with this paint trim, one of 1,100 with this engine training code. Yada yada yada. The way it's got all the math set up for you to say this is one of one, just like every fucking.
He's
Corp.
basically just a guy that's like the South Park World of Warcraft guy in his basement, but with Mustangs.
Yeah, he bought all like the data on all the Fox
Yeah.
platform vehicles from like.
And he's down there waiting on boomers to try to sell them on
Exactly.
bring a trailer.
You send him, if you send him a letter, he'll sell you one
So
of
I'd
these.
give it to you for $600. I'll tell you that they made fucking 40,000 of those shit boxes.
3 days behind schedule. I don't know what it costs.
Oh my god. He knows it was behind schedule on the delivery line.
Yeah. So standard is $18, the deluxe is $46, and the elite is $275.
220 is some sources say.
You got to make it worth Kevin Marty's time, baby.
Those people were never to be seen again.
Kevin Marty doesn't get out of bed for less than $200. He's even got a picture of it sitting on the lot at Chuck Callahan Ford.
But he does all Mustangs, right? Not just Fox bodies. You can get the Marty on like any Mustang, can't you?
I thought it may have just been Fox bodies, but maybe there's other generations of Mustang too. And I think you can get like Mercury Capri and Ford LTD and other Fox platform stuff, not just Mustang.
They call him about my S550 with 220,000 miles on it.
I don't know. I don't think you'll
Was
have
it behind schedule, Marty?
When did this baby roll off the line?
I need to know.
Oh well, speaking of cars that aren't worth what they sold for, did you see this NSX-R that went for €1 million?
Oh my god, almost $1 million?
€1 million.
So yeah, about $1 million probably. They're about 1-to-1 right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So about $1 million. Wow.
Plus 60,000, which is what you could get a normal NSX for.
Right.
1,060,000.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But this is an NSX-R.
It is an R.
And how many NSX-Rs were made?
140 NA2 NSX-Rs.
I mean,
Which is why they normally command a premium of, you know, like, of a lot. But, I mean, this one went for 300 grand, you know? And this one's...
that one doesn't look right. That looks like a normal NSX. I'm
what it-
used to the white with white wheels.
Yeah. I don't know if they all were like that.
Yeah, I
But-
guess not.
yeah.
There's one.
Yeah. But this one has been titled for use in the US of A, and this is an NA1. I think the NA2s were the white with the white wheels and the...
Oh. See, I didn't know there was an NA1R.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Well, the NA2s in general are worth more because there's a lot less of them. So
There's,
I guess
yeah, there's less of them, but they don't have pop-up headlights, which makes them less cool. And you could get them with Targas though, which is cool.
yeah, look at that thing now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is awesome.
Yeah. It's
Did they have more power? I guess it probably still says 276, doesn't it?
the this one says 290. They may that may
Oh,
be
so they're like, they're fudging the agreement.
yeah, that may have been determined after the fact when they stuck it on a dynamometer. I mean, didn't I think their base
Was it
NSX.
So what? Oh, that one's a 2003. So that must have been one of the last NSXs ever made,
Yeah, yeah, like
apart from the new stupid ones.
I think they made them until 2005. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
didn't
think
know
like the early NSXs only made like 230 horsepower, didn't they? The base model ones.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't even think they were 276 horsepower cars, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. The 3.0s made 270, the automatics made 250, the 3.2s made 290. I suppose that would be the Dash R. Interesting. Yeah.
Well, either way, $1 million for any NSX is fucking bonkos.
I'm telling you, this guy's bonkers. He really is.
Yeah.
Unless it was one of the Japanese touring championship ones with the big thing sticking out of the top that won a bunch of races.
Yeah.
Then that one, I would pay $1 million for that.
Unless it's the one that Ayrton Senna drove around with the loafers on.
Yeah, which was that an R? I don't know.
I think it was an R, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, speaking of something that's not worth anything. How about this Catfish Highway Patrol done up like an old Mustang Highway Patrol, eh? Oh, so this is a real cop car, huh?
P4C special service package, dude.
I've never seen a Catfish one. Of course I've seen the
Me either. That's why I sent it.
of course I've seen
oh my
the
God.
Foxbody ones, but
Yeah, look at the interior. It's got the he's got the laptop in there and stuff.
does
Keep
it
going down.
does it come with a shotgun? Oh yeah, there's a laptop.
Oh yeah.
Does it come with the shotgun or the shotgun mount?
Surely it's got the mount. It's got the special service package.
Gotta have a shotgun mount. It's got
It'd be awesome if they converted it to column shift.
It's got a 3 on the tree. Cool.
When you see that, even with like the Charger cop cars and stuff, I got the fucking column shift.
Yeah. I think there was a reason for that, and I can't
Why do they
remember
do
why.
that? Cops just like
Yeah.
they're used to Crown Vics.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure why that is, but I feel like there's a reason. There's a shotgun.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Got her hidden down there.
yeah. I mean, on the
Next to the brake pedal with anti-lock printed on it, which is just an amazing relic of the era.
yeah,
They were super proud of that.
on the Mustang, the shotgun's on the roof, right? And I think
I don't know.
I think usually on modern cars it's like an AR-15 up there now, you know, that you can.
Man, imagine being the patrol guy that got issued that baby.
Hell yeah.
His buddies are all next to him in their shitbox Crown Vics.
Yeah. Well, I think most of the chips are on motorcycles. So you're probably the dork of the crew driving this thing around compared to all the biker boys.
I don't know, man. I'd be like, you guys just go ahead and die today. I'll be fucking cruising. Y'all have fun.
I'm gonna be chilling. Way
Be
to
making her
cut
sing on
cars
PCH.
off. Column shift.
See what AI has to say about
To
this.
maximize interior space for essential equipment and potentially facilitate quicker gear changes, especially under stressful situations. Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if I buy that second half. I don't know if I buy that
Now-
second half, but to make room for like the laptop and everything, that makes sense.
Keeping the center console open, I buy that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You gotta have a place for the can of chew and the giant Saudi.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Panasonic
at
Tough
that.
Book.
Look at that tough book.
That somebody looks tougher than hell.
It sure does. God damn.
God dog.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So presumably you could buy that fucker and title it wherever and just drive it around.
I suppose
I mean-
so.
No one would actually think you're a cop, so they probably don't care.
Right.
Nobody's got a Catfish Cop Car.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, there's a few of them.
This one's got a stick shift. These cops are out there rowing their own.
He's got the proper wheels too. I don't know
Yeah.
what you call those, but they're fucking sweet.
Oh, this one's got a LT one. Yeah, I don't know what you call these either, but yeah, these are the proper wheels.
You gotta have those.
Yeah, so this is an earlier LT car. That other one's a later LS car.
Yep.
This one sold for 26 grand. That's a lot of money for a Catfish. And this one's an LS
What's
automatic as well.
FHP? Where'd that one come from? Florida? Florida Highway Patrol?
Yes.
FHP. Oh. Yeah, Florida.
Florida Highway Patrol.
Man. That's a proper Florida cop car there.
Yeah. All right. So before we get into any games here, I feel the need to confess to you, and hopefully you're gonna talk me out of this. That I've got it into my head that I need to get an SW20 MR2.
Like in addition to your current fleet?
No, I think I'd have to get rid of the Corvette for this. I don't have room for another car.
Okay.
So I'd have to free up some space.
Yeah. Well, do you ever want to be able to get it to work?
Yes.
Okay. I would recommend keeping the Corvette.
You think getting this would preclude me from getting anywhere?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it is a Toyota,
It's a Toyota.
but I don't know enough about him.
It's only
but
30 years old.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna probably break a lot.
Yeah, it probably will break a lot. Fortunately,
There's got to be some common engine issues. Do they have? Is it a turbo?
the one I would want would be a turbo, but there's also you see a lot of them that are swapped to. Not that I want to buy a swapped car necessarily, but
Like a K-swap, a Honda?
oh, that would be cool. But no, they're usually this 2GR FE, which is like the V6 that you see in like the Lotus Evora and the Toyota Camry. And,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah, and they're typically a naturally aspirated trim there. So compared to the stock turbo motor, they save some weight and they also make quite a bit more power than than the stock turbo powertrain. Even with these these
Look at those
ridiculous buttress intakes here with the bat wing stretched out here.
Look at the batwing, bitch!
Oh, it's so veiny.
Damn, Radimus. Now,
Yeah.
For this,
I mean, they are awesome.
for this intake, you get 2 kicks. I mean, you can see a vein going through this thing.
Oh, it's so veiny.
Yeah, I think they're extremely cool, and I've been scheming a
Don't
lot.
forget to kick the shit out of him for being a fucking meat cake.
Miki. And I've been scheming on these bad boys big time. Can't get it out of my
man.
head.
I mean, they are really cool, and they look awesome.
I think it would be a ton of fun to just kind of mob around town on, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Where are you gonna find one though?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a concern.
Yeah,
Because
you would have to buy it on something like this and go fly and drive it back, or I mean, it'd be hard to find one close to you that's like a good one.
that would be the tough part. And I mean, they've got a lot of them on like Facebook Marketplace, but you know, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Like,
Yeah, again, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing if you could go look at it
yeah. Here you go. There's one for
before you
six.
buy it
Here's one for $6,000 in Bloomington.
with terrible wheels.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the wheels. And they all
Yeah,
seem
looks
to be on.
dumb as hell.
They all seem to be on fake raised TEs, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Like where you gonna find a nice clean stock one?
that's the that's the tough part, finding a nice clean stock one. And when you do find a nice clean stock one, 32
It
grand.
is $30,000.
Yeah, of course this one's swapped. This one is swapped and it got 32 grand. You know, so when these things are nice or even decently modified, man, they can go for just a small fortune, which terrifies the crap out of me. But
Yeah.
I think to myself, I says,
That's what it says.
I think this would be a fun thing to mob around town in. Probably not a great long distance highway cruiser, but you can get something like this where the hood doesn't fit when it's got these stupid riveted on body kit for $7 grand.
Looks like a ripper.
Yeah. So
That's the one you want.
yeah, just get something like this. Would it be a little embarrassing to drive this to work? Maybe. But from the right angle, I mean, this thing looks like a little weapon.
Look at those tires. Yeah,
Got to figure out this fitment issue here a little bit.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just crash into something.
Okay.
Get kicked by a mule, eyes go straight again. I don't know.
I don't know. So, I came up with a couple of games for you to try.
Lay it on me.
So you're gonna see some names pop up on the screen here. Can you see that?
I do.
Okay, so you're noticing that these are sorted by their engine configuration, yes?
Yeah, okay, turbo triple, like a 3-cylinder.
3-cylinder, yeah.
It's a triple. Okay. Yeah,
So
I got it.
Here's one of my stocking.
So this game is going to be identifying the car by the type of engine by the engine noise.
Okay. So you got an engine noise game lined up
I
somehow.
have an engine noise game lined up somehow. Now
Let's go.
I'm currently getting these arranged on my other screen here, so that I'll have them all ready.
I've already got them all.
Fortunately, you can't see this other screen.
No, but I've heard teensy tiny little bits.
Yeah. Which one of these am I missing here? Okay, I see which one I'm missing. Yeah. All right. What was that? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, more than that.
Okay, so I have 8 here for you. I'm gonna play them for you, and I want you to tell me which one it is. And I'm going to jumble them around here a little bit. Not going to do them in any specific order. So you can start guessing with this one right now.
Okay.
Would you like to hear that again?
I would say that is either 5 or 10.
5 or 10. I'll let you change your answer as we go. If you change your
Okay,
mind.
I'll put that on the RS2.
You'll put that on the RS2. Okay. Where's my pencil? Give me my pencil. RS2,
Yeah.
number 1. All right, are you ready for your second clip?
Yes.
Here we go. Would you like to hear that again?
Oh boy. Yeah. See, I kind of think V8 until it starts accelerating. But I don't really have a better guess than that. It's certainly not.
Would you like to skip that one? Come back to it.
No, I'll put that on the C7.
It's gonna put that on C7 for now. Clip 2 on C7. All right, are you ready for clip number 3?
Yes. Yeah, boy.
Would you like to hear that again?
Yeah, let's do one more on that.
Also, by the way, I tried specifically to find ones that were not modified, that were on their stock exhaust.
Okay.
Yeah. So none of these are like Novatec cars or anything.
That would help.
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to be the 4-cylinder, so I'll put that on the Evo.
Evo 10. He's putting Evo 3 or Evo 10 for number 3. All right, here comes number 4. This guy
That's how it
talks a
sounds
little bit here.
It's a bit too quiet for me, even when I rev it up. It's not bad, but I got something new. Subscribe for part 2. Here's what my stock exhaust sounds like.
We are not going to subscribe for part 2.
Oh, shit.
Would you like to hear that one more time?
Don't really want to hear that guy, but man, I feel like that sounds like a 4-cylinder too. Okay, one more time.
Bit
I don't
too
know where I
quiet
want to
for
put
me,
it.
even when I rev it up. It's not bad, but I got something new. Subscribe for part 2. Here's what my stock exhaust sounds like. It's a bit too quiet for me, even when I rev it up.
So what do you think that was?
Man, now I kind of think that's the Evo.
Would you like to put that one at Evo?
I'll stick it out to the side.
Right.
Might decide at the end.
Number 4. Well,
Where am I gonna put all the shit I think is 4-cylinders?
All right, so we're
wonder-
hanging on
yeah.
to number 4 for now. Here comes number
Yeah.
5.
All right, well, fuck. I feel like that has to be the Corvette.
Would you like to put that one by the Corvette?
It's just a yes.
Okay, we're gonna put that one by the Corvette. That's number 5. So now number 2 and number 4 we'll have to come back to.
Yeah.
All right, here comes number 6. Number 6.
I
Would you like
guess I
to
put that as the rotary.
put in the rotary at number 6? The Brappy Dorito. All right, here comes number 7. Give it to you one
Finally,
more
a
time.
cut and dry answer.
Which one's that?
Pretty sure I've seen that clip, and that is the E60 M5.
All right. Number 7.
Watch, that'll be the fucking RS2. Watch.
That was the Corolla. All right, number 8. I think he turns her around here and gives her a bit of the beans. All right, number 8.
I'll go with the GT3 on that.
GT3 for number 8.
I don't feel terribly confident.
Okay, so we have to replace 2 of these.
Oh, fuck.
Here comes
So I've already heard the... Oh, wait, I haven't... Okay.
You've heard all these now. But
I've heard them all.
You've heard them all. But now it's
Okay.
time to hear number 2 again,
Shit.
where you don't have a place for. This is the one you thought was the C7 until you heard number 5.
Right.
So where do you
I
want to
guess I'll
put number
put that-
2?
Guess I'll put that as the Aston.
All right, and now we need number 4.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not bad, but I got
This is
something
the
new.
guy who's
Subscribe for
talking
part
about
2.
his new parts.
Here's what my stock exhaust sounds like. It's a bit too quiet for me, even when I rev it up. It's not bad, but I...
So all you've got left is the Corolla. Do you want to put it there, or do you want to switch it with something?
Yeah, I'll put it on the Corolla. I've heard those things before. They don't sound like 3 cylinders, so maybe... Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you
How'd
think
we do?
How do you think you've done here?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. The only 2 I feel 100% confident about are the M5 and the Corvette at this point. And maybe I'm not even
Well, let me tell you,
close on those.
you got every single one except for you transpose these 2 right here.
Ah, the Evo and the Corolla.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are probably pretty close.
Yeah.
Play the one that I thought was the that I put as the Evo number 3.
So there was the Rowley, and here was the guy talking about his
I got
cool
something
new
new.
parts.
Subscribe for part 2. Here's what my stock exhaust sounds like. It's a bit too quiet for me, even when I rev it up. It's not bad, but I got something new. Subscribe for part 2. Here's what my
Yeah.
stock
So I'm gonna say not bad. You did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 out of 8.
Okay.
6 out of 8. I don't know how much better you can hope for than that.
Yeah. And again, there's not with the RS2 and the M5, they have that distinct odd amount of cylinders sound.
Yeah.
The Corolla doesn't. It kind of just sounds like a little 4-cylinder. So
Right. And it was
that's tough.
and it was hard to find a video of the Corolla that didn't have tons of
Yeah,
exhaust
some kinda
mods done
crazy.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fucking awesome, dude. Thanks for putting that together.
Sure. Glad you enjoyed it. In fact, in the spirit of awesomeness, I've got one more game for you. This one's maybe a little bit less exciting, but should still be pretty fun nonetheless. So this is a basically just a badge game. So yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm 0 for 1.
Okay, so you don't recognize this ubiquitous badge here, Patty?
I mean, my gut says Saturn, but it appears to be on the front of something from the 1950s. So.
and it's a picture of Earth. That would be an interesting
Earth with rings.
Earth with the ring. Okay, that's a good point.
I have absolutely no idea.
So this is an old symbol for Oldsmobile.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Nope.
I didn't
never would have got that.
I didn't know that one either. I was looking for one of the old rocket symbols, and I came across this one, and I was like, whoa.
You're like, sure.
Yeah,
They put this on 2 cars off the line.
I think it was on a 55 old Rocket 88. So anyway, moving on. What about this guy? You know, this one.
Bertone.
Bertone. Very good, very good, very good. What about this one?
Christ. That does look familiar.
Yeah.
I know I've seen it.
Yeah, you're gonna know this. You're gonna kick yourself if you don't come up with this one.
Is this a make or a design house kind of thing?
This is a make, a current make.
Is that what's on the the Hennessy?
It's not Chinese either. None of these are Chinese manufacturers.
No, that's not the Hennessy H.
It's not Hennessy, no.
Kind of could be an H though, huh?
I suppose.
God damn it. Current. Shit. I give. What is it?
It's Cupra.
Oh, Cupra.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with that.
Yeah. Yep, me neither. I thought that one might trip you up. This one you're gonna get right
There-
away, though.
Their goal is for us to be extremely familiar with that in the next 4 years or so by bringing a bunch of EV crossovers. So,
Oh, are they really? To America?
yeah, they'll be gone as
Ah.
quick as they came.
Yeah, right. Which is a shame because they used to make little cool hot hatches and stuff before they broke off into their own.
They look great.
Own
Just
brand.
their plan is to bring a whole bunch of EVs here, and you know
Yeah,
how that goes.
yeah. Okay. Well, this one you're gonna know.
De Tomaso.
De Tomaso, very good. What about this one?
Star of David.
What's the deal with the badge game?
That's just what his thing is verklempt.
You don't know this ubiquitous brand?
No, I don't know this old shit. I'm sure I've seen the cars a million times. Never looked close enough to see that.
Yep.
The Soto.
It is Dodge Brothers.
Oh, the Dodge Brothers.
Dodge Brothers. Yes,
Naturally.
Yeah.
So this is a Hellcat. If you zoom out, it's a Hellcat red eye.
Yeah, this is on the back.
Jailbreak.
This is on the back of a Ram Texas edition. What about this guy?
Oh, Christ Almighty! I don't know what the hell that is either.
You know a lot of these cars. You know a lot of cars that this badge has been on.
And it's on wood.
This is sitting on somebody's table. This is not in situ.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not on like a Woody.
No. It was not on.
That would have helped a lot.
It is not from the Woody era either.
Oh, God damn it. I don't think that I've ever seen that.
So this is Onfini.
Okay. Why? You know what, dude? It's the Mazda thing with the line through it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which was like a JDM only RX-7 thingy.
Yeah.
Or they made other stuff.
They made
were
other
like
stuff
a
too.
luxury arm of Mazda.
Correct. Yep. You got it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. This one you're gonna get.
Zagato.
Try again. Think about it. You know this one.
Oh. Was it Opal?
Opal. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. What about?
It does make a Z though.
It does. Yeah, you said that, and I was like, I can see it.
But the Zagato Z is very different.
It is different. Yeah.
Gut reaction. Yeah. Okay.
All right. What about this guy?
Oh, that's like the Toyota Century thing, I thought.
I believe the Toyota Century is a screaming chicken of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
Though that would have been a good one. I should have got that one.
It's of that same vein, though.
It's inspired by the screaming chicken motif of the There's your there's your Century.
Oh, sure.
Screaming chicken. The Toyota Century
Well,
is basically the Pontiac Firebird of the
They had a little more class than to spray the whole thing over the whole giant fucking hood.
That was an option.
I mean,
that'd be awesome if you could get this.
oh, it's like a boat and a sail.
Yeah, boat and a sail with like a Viking
Is it?
head.
Oh. Is it like an old Saab?
It is Rover.
Oh, the Rover.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, we got two more. I think you probably can get both of these. So what do you think that one is?
One that I'm probably gonna punch myself when I don't know. That looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Holden?
It is not Holden. It is Skoda.
Oh, Skoda.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
The Octavia.
The Octavia.
And the greatest car ever made, of course, the Yeti.
Yeah, of course. Now this one either you're gonna get right away or you're not. We'll see.
Start with a C.
It's a good guess. Or is it a brake disc and a caliper? I don't know what it's supposed to.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get it right away.
Yeah, I guess not.
That is,
I think it might be
what
supposed
is
to. I think it maybe is supposed to represent a lowercase a.
Huh.
That doesn't help.
No.
I know you're
What
gonna
is
get
that?
it when I show you this other badge. That's the smart.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tough one. I mean, it's hard to find ones of those that are like
Tough.
that aren't dead giveaways,
Exactly.
but are also not impossible.
Right, right. There's sort of two ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah, you picked good ones though.
Yeah, I think I would have done about as well as you. I probably would have got the same ones that you did and missed the same ones that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, good job. Not quite as good as you did on the exhaust sounds. That was very impressive, but not bad.
That was a good one though.
Yeah.
Another good game.
Okay. All right. Well, I think maybe we leave it there for
Problem
this
is, I
week.
can't make one for you next week now though. You've done all the badges. I can't just put a prancing horse up there. What do you
Right,
think, bud?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like I put Mustang up there. I think he's gonna know Mustang.
Yeah. You gotta find weird shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But not so weird. You can't pull a bunch of fucking brass era.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, I was looking at a bunch of brass era stuff, and I was at least trying to find stuff that I sort of recognized.
Yeah, you're like, do I know what this is?
Right. Exactly. Oh well. Well, let's leave it there for this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Austin.
I'm Patty. Been another good one.
Yep.
See y'all next week.
Yep. See you guys next week. Bye.
Noi.
This is the Brothers Card Watch Bar. You will subscribe.